So this week is about 2024 Defenders. Check out this wheel change. So ladies and gents, this is not our usual wheel package that we fit to Defenders. Most of our wheels and tyre packages are Evo Corsas. That is my personal preference, but when my friend Will said to me, I fancy these wheels, Dave, I was a bit like, oh, do I like them? But I tell you what, just look at them. I think that is, it's set the car off. It's made the car look Hot Wheelsy, I want to say, something like that, a bit different. The lads from UBV looked at them and go, Dave, we're not cleaning those wheels. They are a nightmare. But the brakes look awesome behind them. I think it's set this car off. The colour tone, the black against the grey. I think it's pretty bob on, if you ask me. So we've given this guy Scorpion Pirelli tyres. These are some grippy tyres. So this is a 5 litre supercharged for those of you that don't know this model. So he wanted something safe and winterable, if you like. So we've given him a best of both. So if you have a 2024 Defender or this model, the new one, you know which it is, please get in touch. We're doing winter tyres actually tomorrow for a customer. These are fast road, winter, that kind of thing. So if you want your vehicle modifying, we don't just do early Defenders, guys. There you have it. Got it? So this is Project Mac Landy. So Christos, I think that's how you spell his name, bought me this Defender about 4 weeks ago and it was very, very rotten. So it's had to have bottom of the B post, brand new C post both sides. We've had to weld them in and piece them in because we didn't want to pull this car to bits. We were working to a strict budget with it and he said, Dave, he said, I love what you're doing. And he was sick with the guy that he usually used that was putting filler in things and bodging things. So it's come to us, new Marsden chassis, Ali Sport radiator and intercooler package. We've gone brake upgrade, twin servo pack there. Everyone that knows about that, it's well worth the upgrade. We've got a full Pioneer brake line package on this car. If you look down there, you'll see the galvanised arms, sumo arm upgrade with the drop arm conversion from our good friend Gwyn Lewis. And then round here, we've given him our suspension. This is basically comfort springs along with Bilstein 7005s. I've noticed on the forums, guys, on Facebook, a lot of people are asking about shocks at the moment. People are saying, oh, the B6 is any good, oh, this any good. Ask yourself, guys, we've spent thousands on development with shock absorbers. The 7005s are exclusive to me, Mahker. So if you want a set of shocks, guys, they're roughly about £200 a corner plus VAT. Sound expensive, but if you're not happy with them, send them back and I will give you a full refund, guys, okay? Or bring them here, I will fit them, and if you don't like them, I'll remove them for free. Right, and put your standard ones or whatever back on. These shocks, super happy with them. We're now developing one without the blue boot for those that want the original look. You know, keep it all black, keep it simple, no heavy branding, etc. This car had a full Super Pro bush package as well, along with our heavy duty turret tops and upgraded rear arms, which is, we call it the bare minimum. And what else have we had? New rear NAS step. It's basically going back together with Mahker Love. There you have it.
So Pete, this is one that you've been back purging. What's that all about?
Yeah, it's all about, as well as your shielding gas on the outside, you force it onto the inside. We block both ends off. What it does is it gives a nice finish on the inside, the same as the outside, instead of what we call sugar crystals. And obviously it makes it a lot stronger.
And that's done by putting the same gas that you're using in your torch?
Yeah, pure argon.
And you're putting that inside into like a lock chamber, is that right?
Yeah. I've done this on the turntable here. You don't completely seal it, you've got to have a little hole for it to escape. But that's basically how we do it. And I'll cut this off in a minute so you can see what the inside's like. So as you can see, I don't know if you can zoom into there.
you hold it, Anto.
But that
Hold still.
is exactly how we want it.
And what can we see there then? So it's a nice flat.
Yep, what I'll do another piece in a minute without back purging, and you can see the difference.
But it's pretty much, it's the same weld on the inside as we're seeing on the outside.
Yep,
and that's
exactly.
because of the gas that's...
Yep, just from back purging. So it's a much stronger weld. So, for example, I've just done that. No filler rod used, but the same principle applies. Without back purging, you can see the weld's actually sunken on the outside.
Oh yeah, it's got like a dip in it.
Yeah, but if you look on the inside, horrible.
Steady. Oh yeah, you can see a ridge.
Yeah, it's like sugar crystals.
And we wouldn't want that in one of our exhausts.
No, it's a weak spot and it's prone to cracking.
And that's why we back purge.
That's the one.
So the car behind me is for a client of ours, Phil, from Ellis Ashton. He sold the car to a Scottish customer, and the Scottish customer has given us a very different request from the normal. Before we fitted one iPad in the cars, he wants 4 iPads, 7 charging points, USB-C, cigarette chargers. So we went on 12 Volt Planet, fantastic service from these guys. I ordered this on Monday, it arrived first thing this morning. So what you see here, 12 volt cigarette lighter. This client wants to charge things like fridges, inverters, run all sorts of bits and bobs off it. Here is USB-C and USB normal. So we don't like fitting cheap Chinese stuff into cars, guys, because you see them on the likes of 12 Volt Planet, eBay, etc. They're like £9, £6, £7. And it says to me that if a second company's selling them for that much money, how much are they new? They're probably pennies. So fit something with a brand, highly recommended, because if something goes wrong, guys, that's going to go up in smoke. So what you see here, we found these really tough iPad mounts. What I love about these ones is they've got a lock built in the back. So you see that there? So you can adjust it. iPad can't fall out. Yes, someone could smash and grab and steal that through a window, but it's security, it's up in the roof of the car, and who likes my screensaver?
Switched off.
Check that out. Doesn't Ethos look cool? So we've gone with these adjustable mounts. So we're going to have 2 in the 3rd row seat, 2 in the 2nd row seat, and 1 in front of the passenger. And now I'm just working out the snakes of USB charging cables, so these can be hardwired, run it through the headlining. And if you look in here now, so now we're going for a twin battery setup because we fit the winch to this vehicle, twin megavolt batteries, isolators for both. Under here we're going to go with the charging cables up through the headliner with some stainless steel brackets to mount the iPads, etc. All right. This is like pre-job structural training here, Louis. So put your widgie in those 2 little holes, yeah? Yeah. See, quality ingredients come with quality instructions. Because if he drills these holes wrong, he's going to get his ears rattled. Right, Louis? Oh, Louis even gets screws, look at that. So this vehicle behind me was supplied by Ellis Ashton, and they're based on the Wirral, about an hour from here. So if anybody is interested in buying a nice Defender like this one, or one of ours with finance, Phil can help with finance options. He's got a very, very nice selection of interesting historical like rally cars, sports cars, supercars, you name it, he can sell you anything. So check out his Instagram, website. He helps with new Defenders as well, sourcing, and I think he's got access to some, let's say, faster than most main dealers. So hopefully Phil can hook you up with any Defender or any sports car that you'd like. So what we're doing here is we're doing a bit of a trade-off of skills today. So Liam's here from UBV. He is polishing the death out of my new 2024 Defender and applying his range of very good products that basically looks after the paint. He's going to polish the death out of it and make it perfect, get rid of all the scratches from where my partner's had it up the hedge. And we're going to be fitting this Explore glazing products. So as you can see here on this door, we've already fitted the middle door. What I love about these products is when you're camping, let me just put this down, you've got the ability of securely lowering your window. So that's it fully sealed, locked, so no one can get in from the outside. And then if you want to let a bit of ventilation when you're sleeping, you can lower it down, you can go all the way. Maybe you've got a dog that wants to put his nose out, etc. Or you just want a breather. So fantastic product. We fitted a couple of these on. Rodent is sporting this. Little Hilda has got this glass and protection on there, and the other bit of kit is this. So this goes over the top when you're done, like so, to secure your Defender, so no one will get through that back window. And when these are bolted on, you can't even remove the window. Where most people used to run a knife round to steal Defenders, this prevents that. So this is a great security upgrade and an upgrade if you're overlanding and something was to hit the back window, you're not going to break your window and ruin your weekend. So this is a wind bond 2-stage adhesive. So we want this to be super watertight. So this is basically stage 1. So we've prepped it, degreased the area, and this is basically applying like a prep surface for the stage 2 to adhere to. I'm sure some window screen fitters are going to pull me apart on that because I've probably not said something correctly, but I've got to start somewhere, guys. Definitely not make a pinstripe specialist. We are basically trying to resurrect my very scratched Defender. What do you think, Liam?
I think we're getting there. So we're currently doing a 2-stage machine polish and ceramic coating. Some of the most obvious bits that need extra attention on the vehicle is this scratch down the side.
Yeah, so that's the local brushes where you have to get over in the verge. What else you found?
And then of course, bird poo etching. And this is a reason exactly why we ceramic coat them, to protect against this, stop this from happening, because that can actually do serious damage to the clear coat. But yeah, we're getting there. We're working around doing a 2-stage machine polish, and this time tomorrow, it's going to be a different car.
Awesome, mate. Where's the scratch gone, Liam?
Well, I didn't come here to fit engines, Dave. Come here to polish scratches, mate. That's what I do.
Wicked. Did it take much?
Just a bit of rotary polishing, 2-stage correction. Overall, removed it in the end. We're just going to get it ready now to ceramic coat it.
Looking good, mate. Was it bad?
We've been sat on the floor going, F me, this car. Why didn't we just get it the unit?
Yeah, I threw him in at the deep end like every job, it grows legs. And of course I bought this car, I didn't buy it new, I bought it off a construction guy that used to use it on building sites. I think he took it to every
Definitely been to every car wash.
back-end car wash where they use bricks to scrub the paint with. Yeah. So,
it's not the worst one we've seen, but you know, we get there in the end.
joys of black cars, isn't it?
Black cars.
But it does look nuts, mate, I'm really happy with that.
Why have you bought a new Defender?
Well, I had to see what the craze was about, didn't I? And I had to see what the craze was about, didn't I? And basically, my other half wanted one, and I've had Discoveries all my life, basically, so I thought, let's see what it's all about. And I'm like this at the minute, I'm on like a bit of a weighbridge, but sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But after driving Will's V8 today, I'm like, now I want a V8, obviously, because the noise is just absolutely amazing. And I don't do many miles, so a V8 would be justified. But hopefully Gemma get me some good brownie points. It's very shiny and it's now got good paint protection, so now she can park it under the tree and the birds can poo as they like on it, which I keep telling her not to do. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a cool looking truck. Little Hilda is back in the workshop. It's back in the fabrication side of the workshop because it's having some major fabrication. So come under here, get that out of the way. So I'll start at the back. What you see here, this is our overlanding fuel tank. So huge capacity, 110 litres. What you see under here is a 3-inch turbo back exhaust system. So John, who owns this car, said to me, Dave, my wife will not like a droning exhaust system, so we've got to keep it quiet, basically. So we've gone the extra mile, we've gone twin silencers in this, we've gone heavy duty silencers. We do not want to risk this car, you know, if something hits it, whacks it. These are very strong. They're not thin tin-skinned ones like, you know, you use on race cars, etc. And I'll talk you through what's going on under here. So this is a 14-bolt GM rear axle. It's a monster. This comes with an 11-inch ring and pinion, and it's about that thick. So if he destroys this back axle, he's doing well, seriously well. I worked my way forward, so we've gone with galvanised components under it, all the body brackets, A-frame arms. Everything has been built to take a pounding. We've gone heavy-duty rear trailing arms, our 2.65 shocks, just look at those beauties. Don't judge the suspension currently, guys. This has literally just been put on, just get the car rolling. Once we get the car finished, we'll weigh it, corner weigh it, and then build suspension to suit its needs. Under the front, you'll notice stage 2 Winchester gears. That has had everything, 300M rear output shaft, ATB centre diff, you name it, triple sleeved. I said to Tom, I went, build me a transfer case, I will not break. We've got extra water tanks, left and right, under the passenger and under the driver. We've gone with super heavy duty steering arms. They're 1.25 inch thick, guys, just for, there's my finger for comparison. This is what most of you know as a Y61 high pinion front axle in a custom casing with Y61 knuckles. This will give us extra steering angle that you all know Defenders seem to lack. And if you look in the corners, you'll notice those monstrous brakes. They're made by Power Brake. We're starting to build a very good relationship with Power Brake. They're now building me a 16-inch brake kit and an 18-inch brake kit. So for those of you that want to go the extra mile and go for some serious stopping power, there's the brakes. And these are actually inside a 17-inch rim. And look at the size of that rotor, 6-pot rotor crammed in there. There's literally, I don't think you'll fit anything in there, maybe a fag paper. Up here we've got an oversized aluminium intercooler and radiator to keep this car extremely cool, especially if it goes to somewhere like South America, somewhere with high humidity. And then under here, this car is currently having, we've just developed a twin alternator package. So this is going to have a 24 alternator package to feed the monstrous Victron bank of batteries that are in the back. If you look under there, that's our Mahker billet air conditioning mount that carries the air conditioning pump. Pete this week has made the stainless steel oil return from the turbo. This engine is running an E90 turbo on an M57 earlier iron block engine with a different manifold. This is my bolt-in mount kit. For those of you that have never seen it, that's how they work. In the middle of the gearbox is our MT82, M57 gearbox adapter. See that little thin black plate there? They're in stock. Anyone wants to do this conversion, I can sell you the full kit. I'm getting a lot of emails, guys, of people wanting these full kits, right? Unfortunately, I have to charge the same cost as building the car because I'm actually building everything, but I'm just putting it in kit form for you. So I'm sorry if I haven't got back to you yet. I'm very busy, guys. I'm back on the tools this week. So if you want a kit, if you want this bolt-in kit, and we call this the adapter chassis, which this will bolt into any Marsland adapter chassis kit, guys. Or I can sell you 2 plates, left and right, you weld them in, you've literally got an adapter chassis on the shelf, basically. So there you have it, little Hilda progress. Stay tuned. So why we've had the guys from PPL in today and yesterday, I said to Liam, bring your truck, I'll do the extra bits to your truck while you're doing my car. So we've done a trade for trade. So I love these products from Explore Glazing. So European product, very good quality. This drop down window is quite a neat idea, I'll just show it you. So you literally squeeze that and she drops up and down to allow ventilation, and it's got lockable points. Little Hilda's actually got the same one on the back. Great product, highly recommended. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share to your friends, guys. We're here to help you guys with tips and tricks and share a general interest. Thanks again for watching.